In spring 2007, we travelled to the Watkins Mountains in Eastern Greenland with 3 friends, Guy and Oli Willett and Steph Lightfoot. The flight in was quite interesting. I had a 200 litre drum of jet fuel strapped in the plane in front of me. The views on the flight in were spectacular. The pack ice off the coast of Greenland and just amazing scenery as we flew into the range here. The Watkins Mountains are home to Gunnbjornsfjeld, which is the highest peak inside the Arctic Circle. The goal of the trip was to make first descents of some of the previously unskied peaks in the area, and having had 3 days stuck in Iceland, we were champing at the bit by the time we got onto the glacier. The mountains around Gunnbjornsfjeld have seen a load of exploratory mountaineering, but nobody's really had a look at the steep skiing potential. It quickly became clear that we'd hit the conditions just right. It had been snowing, not too much wind, and the snow was sticking to a lot of the steeper faces. What do you think so far then, Guy?
Quite entertaining, quite hairy on some of that crust. Nice, toasty. Shame about the snoring from the girls next door.
Sleep all right?
Yeah, slept pretty well. Could have done with another 16 hours.
We were just incredibly lucky when we got to Greenland. Every day we'd look out the tent and there was still blue sky. The powder we hit on the north-facing slopes was just sensational. It was as good as any I've skied in Alaska or in the Alps.
I'm not a man, I'm a machine. Chisel me down until I am clean. I buy books, I never read, and then I tell you some more about me. Beneath the concrete there's a sound, a muffled cry below the ground. There is a poison in the air, a mix of chemicals and fear. My words are just hunches, I'm not sure what they mean. You're asking for commitment when I'm somewhere in between. Never try to gauge temperature when you tend to travel at such speed. Velocity. Is it cold where you are this time of year? You didn't leave a scar. A stream of numbers hit to screen, and you're expected to know what they mean. Throughout the conflict I was serene. I can't outrun the sadness I've seen. Are you willing to resist the people you've never met? The devil's wheel revolves, but it needs to be reset. Never try to gauge temperature when you tend to travel at such speeds of velocity. Please tell me, is it cold where you are this time of year? You didn't leave a scar. I can no one call in the middle of the night anymore. I'm just alone with these thoughts. I can no one call in the middle of the night anymore. I'm just alone with my thoughts. I watched a film to change my feelings, strong enough to bear a burden. If everyone became this sensitive, I wouldn't have to be so sensitive. If everyone became so sensitive, perhaps I wouldn't be so sensitive.
Almost lost it on one of them.
There's some pretty hard stuff underneath, just that last little section.
Must have hit something.
It's anymore, I'm just alone with these thoughts. I can only call in the middle of the night anymore. I'm just alone with my thoughts.
Looking good.
Yeah. Comes with a free tapeworm.
Highlight of the week so far?
I think it's the tagliatelle soup,
Yeah,
which I'm
fantastic.
making right now.
And low point of the week so far?
Probably the tagliatelle soup. Well, we started off with what turned out to be a pretty ropey crossing of the Bergschrund. A very good job done by Mr. Christy, and proceeded to step onto blue ice basically. Decided to keep going. The snow cover did get a bit thicker. There was some seriously thin snow, about half an inch, and some very, very blue ice underneath that too, and skied down on some pretty crusty nastiness. So all in all, a fantastic day. What a great ski.
That was awesome, eh?
Definitely when the stove broke at about 6 o'clock the other morning, it was about -30, that really made that day for me.
Standing on top of these peaks was quite an experience. You just look out over hundreds of kilometers of wilderness and you know that there's nobody there at all. It's hard to get your head around the fact that you are the only people within hundreds of miles.
Fucking hell. Thought it was never going to end, eh?
It just makes you feel incredibly lucky to be able to ski and climb and come and visit these places that most people just don't get a chance to see. Gunnbjornsfjeld has only had one full ski descent before. The southwest ridge probably hits 45 degrees maximum, but it's pretty exposed. Now either side you've got some fairly steep faces dropping away a good few hundred meters down onto the glaciers below. We had it pretty lucky. There was a good covering of snow on there, but I think you could have skied it in worse conditions than we had.
That was actually pretty good fun in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, not bad. There's bits of good soft snow down there.
Yeah, really nice. No, you can probably tell by skiing. I did exactly the same as you. You get about 8 really good powder turns, and then it's suddenly welt into sastrugi or something.
Yeah.
Underneath the powder.
Yeah, certainly couldn't really relax in there.
What an excellent last ski. Yeah. I quite like the fact that it was completely blind as well. Adds to the excitement.